Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Morrowind. Well, last time, we contracted Corpus disease. And apparently, that's really bloody bad news. Because 1, it's incurable, 2, it knackers your attributes, and 3, kind of, a subset of 2 in a way. Yes, apparently the reason it's knackering my attributes is because it's slowly turning me into a monster, so my intelligence is fading away. But on the other hand, my strength and endurance, they're rising, so eventually I'm just going to become, a big mindless beast that smashes people in the face. Which honestly wouldn't actually be that different from, how Arya deals with most of her problems now I think about it. But we should still probably, sort that out. And luckily for me, Caius knows precisely how we might be able to do that, so right. The island of Tel Fyr, where the Corprusarium is, if there's anyone in the world who knows how to cure Corprus, they're going to be there. So, plan. We'll start off at Morrowind, make our way up to, the Dwemer Ruin that the Mages Guild wants me to look into, navigate over towards, the Ashland Camp, which is a stopping off point for tracking down a Morrowind target, and then finally, make our way over to Tel Fyr. Marvellous. Because from Morrowind, I can just retrace my steps up to the top of Mount Cannes. That was actually, a fairly short and easy route. And once we get there, the Dwemer Ruin should presumably be in sight, given, they tend to be very big and obvious. So okay, here we go. We're at the top of the mountain. That's the cavern where we did the riddles and whatnot. Just deal with this rat. Keep my destruction moving in the right direction. If we just keep going along the path in this direction, we should see straight ahead, or very close by to it, that right there. That looks to me like, a little spire on the top of a Dwemer dome. The trick's going to be getting over the hill, though it looks to me like, if we just kind of go in this direction, we should be able to get past a part of the trouble immediately. And honestly, around here, the hills don't look so steep, so okay. Pretty easy to move around by the looks of it. So, right, if I've got this right here, just take out you while we're passing by, my friend. Beautiful. Surviving with a 1 hit point. Dear, flippin' dear. There should be... There we go. So that is my destination right there. Just got to, work my way down, find the front door, and... Oh, blimey. Okay. You're a bit on the bigger side. Then again, this was one of the 2 ruins that was mentioned by, what's-his-face, the Puzzle Box guy back in Balmora, so, presumably, inside, this place is gonna be pretty bloody big. So here we go. This location has, an Imperial survey going on. We need to track down Senilius Cariusus and see what's going on here precisely. So okay, work our way down and just eyes open for any enemies, because, these places can be dangerous. Ghosts, constructs, all the flippin' rest of it. But, okay, on the outside at least, quiet for now, apart from you. Maybe we can just sneak on by. No trouble, friend, no trouble. So okay, in we go. Let's see what we got, and, oh yeah, I was expecting to see upper levels. This place is going to be big. Got it. Still, turn on the light so I can see what's what. Keep an eye out for... Me and you chill. Okay, they're not attacking me yet. Hello, are you... There we go! Senilius, me and you need to have a chat, my friends. So, this is my daughter, Parnia. I'm excavating these Dwemer ruins. Did Edwina send you? I'm afraid I don't have the report for her, so... Okay. Tell Edwina everything's fine. We've just had a few setbacks. Our native guide, Anna Zavendu, is missing. Right. The only chance is he very deep in the ruin, and also in possession of the excavation reports. And yes, indeed, he was taking some notes, he took it with him, he's gone down to the lower levels. So, right, you stay here, no trouble, friend, I'll be right flipping back. As for Parnia, right, aside from yelling at me to get away from her because I'm, disgusting, diseased, probably infectious and whatnot, Right. Before we left for the lower levels, the chappie said something about the test of pattern. I hope he's okay, so... right, I'm assuming there's going to be some sort of a puzzle down below. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. I'll take some Dwemer coins you guys have just got sitting around doing nothing. Beautiful. So, okay. There might be a good opportunity to do some good looting while we're passing by. Oh, and one more thing of note before we mosey in. Right. There's a key right next to these guys. That's not stealing. I can take it because I'm doing official business and whatnot. So, okay. Top area, that's just their campsite. Nothing too much going on down here. So, over in this direction, however, the test of pattern. Okay, before we go in, rest up, get the magic back, etc., etc., though. Okay, maybe don't rest too much. Apparently the Corprus is getting worse. Which could be a problem if, yes, what it's doing is knackering my magical stats. Because I kind of rely on them. If my willpower goes down, I can't cast magic as reliably. So, right, we might want to, like, you know, get a shufty on and get this cured. Right, lights on, hammer out. Let's see what we flipping got here precisely. So, okay, bunch of engines, etc., etc. But, test of pattern. What's the trouble here, friend? There's going to be something going on. Especially as... okay, hang on. There doesn't appear to be anything here at all. So... okay, well, I'm assuming, John, there might be, I don't know, some sort of a pattern you're supposed to be paying attention to. Let's just figure that out for a second. Oh, here we go. Longish here. There's a bunch of cranks. We've seen these guys before, of course. So, turn that around. Okay. That opens a thing. So if I turn, hang on, another crank here. Is that going to... oh! That's just going to poison me. Okay, so some of the cranks are just, as it turns out, you know, traps and whatnot. Fine, good, 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 good. That doesn't do anything. So just activate this. That one's also just a poison. Good, 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 good. Just counteract the poison. Everything's fine. So, okay. There was one going in this direction. Admittedly, it did just kind of fail the test. Like, I was just trying that one at random. So, test of pattern. What was the pattern I was supposed to be recognising? I'm genuinely not sure. So, okay, that room's properly outwitted me, because I just basically brute forced that puzzle. Right, on we go. Things are a bit better lit down here. That's nice. So, okay. Can you hear the rattling of, yeah, Dwemer constructs? We've got ourselves hello there, Mr. Random Thing, and no trouble at all. Yeah, basic weaponry seems to work very well against you, whereas magic doesn't really seem to do the job quite as well. So yeah, that's a dead end. There's something going on upstairs, though we're going down. Okay, just out of interest. If I say levitate up there nice and quickly, beautiful. So we have, like, you know, anything up here? Well, we've got one spider. Hello there, spider friend. No trouble at all. Okay, possibly just a tiny bit of extra loot. Lovely, I'll take a free diamond. So, okay, instead keep on going downwards and... Sphere Centurion. One more over here too, but yeah. These guys seem relatively immune to magic. I swear they've got some magic resistance built in. Magic just never seems to quite do the job. Still, that corpse that was dead ahead of me, right, that was Arnes. So, nothing too much on him, aside from, of course, the report. Beautiful. And okay, the report is presumably just referring to, yes, the puzzle room we just located. They could detect something going on underneath it, but they couldn't get to it, because, yeah, you needed to turn the crank. However, there's also news of, yes, another Dwemer ruin that was mentioned to us by the puzzle box chap, Nchuleftingth, which is apparently, yeah, on Dagon Fell. So, right, I'm gonna work under the assumption that's where she's gonna be sending me next. And one more funny story too that may be somehow connected to, yes, the mystery of the Dwemer. So they captured, yes, Centurion Spider, put it on a boat, but when they got too far from Vardenfell, it just switched off. they turn around to go back, it turns back on again, suggesting some sort of, like, I don't know, invisible power field or psychic field or something. So, right. This may all fit together into some sort of, you know, overarching story that tells us what happened to the Dwemer, but I'm not sure I've got enough pieces to figure it out yet. And one more book next to him as well. This book was apparently written in Dwemer and translated to Aldmeris. Only the fragments of Aldmeris are readable. It may be enough for a scholar of Aldmeris to translate the fragments of other Dwemer books. So, okay, hang on. So this book might be able to, you know, be an aid that would allow someone else to translate... Oh, blimey. Aldmeris, why does that ring a bell? I swear I found something else that was in Aldmeris, like... Was it when I was fighting that vampire, like a book he was guarding? Was that something to do with Aldmeris? I know Aldmeris has come up recently. Okay, once again, I feel like I'm, you know, slowly putting together pieces of a puzzle without yet being ready to understand the whole thing. Okay, well, you're coming with me, because I feel like you might be important for something translating Aldmeris. Okay, we'll pick up on that later because, yes, the game is occasionally telling me, hey, your disease is getting worse, so that does rather suggest I should probably be getting a move on to, you know, sort that out. Anyway, I've got your report, and don't worry, I am happy to go and deliver it myself. So, okay, he's happy with that, and he's going to stay here to do more work. Beautiful, though. Okay. That book, that was called The Hanging Gardens. The book is written in both Dwemer and Aldmeris. If you can find a scholar who can read Aldmeris, this may well be the translation key we've been looking for. This is a very exciting discovery, so... oh. It's not just it's got fragments of one and the other, it's got a text in both languages, so... you could literally use that to translate a lost language. Okay, that is huge. Like, linguistically, that's the holy cocky grail. So, oh, that's really exciting, actually. The problem is, yeah, he doesn't actually have any ideas who the scholar in question might be. Though Edwina might. Objective the next. Start moseying, yes, in a northeast-east direction. I've got to make it to the camp. That's like, you know, just a location I can use to navigate to my next Morag Tong target. And it looks like, yeah, the road would try and take me north and around, which I don't really want to do. So, okay, we're just going to head straight up the hills and, if need be, we'll levitate. Though I'm pretty sure, yeah, acrobatics impacts how much of a slope you can just walk up. And my acrobatics is pretty good. So if we're lucky, we just, you know, go straight up and over these hills, given they're not really that steep. So, okay, we're coming up on the top here. The problem is, right, the weather's kind of turning a bit. I can barely cocking see, and also I may be about to fall to my death. It's hard to say. Okay, get back down a little bit. Everything's fine, probably. Need to find... oh, this is the wrong way. This is not the right way at all. Just... okay. I'm getting a bit disorientated in the fog. Just, yeah, use the minimap down in the bottom right. That'll tell you you're going in the right direction. Just northeast-east. That's pretty solid. And okay, looks like, yeah, there is in fact a road right here. We've rejoined up a road that will hopefully be much closer to my destination. And no, no, no. None of that, please. Naff off, please. Down you go. Bit more destruction. Lovely. Oh, though. Hello, sexy. Okay, I know I definitely shouldn't go grave robbing right now. Like I was just saying, hey, we're in a hurry. Don't get distracted. But it is nice, and it would be nice to, like, you know, rest up somewhere. So, okay. Marin Ancestral Tomb, that'd be great. Would love to do just, you know, a little bit of healing, looting, all the rest of it. Like, I will feel much better in the morning. Okay, so far, nothing too major. A handful of basic skeletons, basic potions. Bit of a disappointing haul, actually. So, okay, mosey down to the bottom. That's presumably where the good stuff is. So, just keep on cracking open the doors. Lovely. Here we go, a flipping skill book. So, armor goes up. Take that to sell down the line. A little bit of money, not too much, but every little helps. Just to very quickly crack open the traps, etc., etc. Oh, and hello, sexy. We've got someone down here who's doing... oh, hang on. He's doing something. Did you just try and do something then fail? Are you failing to cast magic right now? Oh, you magnificent bastard. And no, he's trying to hit me with something, so okay. No, just hit him, and... With this character's death, the thread of prophecy is severed. Restore a save game to restore the Weave of Fate, or persist in the doomed world you have created. Right, well, this is embarrassing. So, what I've just done there is I've doomed everybody and broken the universe, because, yes, I'd heard about this. So, much like New Vegas, in Morrowind, there's no such thing as an essential character. Like, characters who are important to the plot, they don't have, like, resistance against death or anything. If you whack them with a big stick, they'll die, and the game will just tell you, hey, you just broke the main plot. You're welcome to keep playing, but you have just broken the game. So... Right, apparently this guy was important for some reason. Crazy Bato, who had... Oh, blimey. He had 2 skulls on him. Bit of money. Variety of armour. And a really bloody fancy helmet. So... Okay, for some reason, you're important to the fate of reality, and we're going to reload an earlier save, because otherwise I've doomed this entire playthrough. So, I'm really sorry, Crazy Batu. I assume we'll be coming back to say hello to you later. We're just going to leave, no trouble, do not mess with Crazy Batu. Apparently all of reality depends on him and not dying, so... Okay, basically, yes, place bets now. How many more times am I going to accidentally break the universe before we're done with this playthrough? Okay, bare minimum, a rest outside till the following morning. It's a bit misty, but at least I can bloody see. Given, it's not night anymore, so... Right, that dead ahead, that'll be the camp. So maybe don't mosey into them just yet, because, yeah, we know from the first camp, these guys do not like outsiders, and don't really like dealing with anybody unless there's a good reason for them to do so. And I can't just, poke about into their yurts, etc., etc. They don't like that, they won't appreciate it. Instead, yeah, just use this location as a navigation point. So, I need to track down Serene Sadis, found at Zane Terrari, not to be confused with Zane Terraris, which is a completely different location, because obviously, yeah, start at this camp, then go northwest till I reach a steam pit. Zane Terrani is north of the steam pit, but may be a bit difficult to find. So okay, village is right here. This will be the northwest route, so just a mosey in this direction until I find a steam pit. Presumably, like, just steam coming out of the ground, if I had to guess. Here we go. This is presumably a steam pit, so from this point, go due north. Zane Terrani is somewhere around here, but they did say might be difficult to locate, so... Is that an Ogrim over there? Like the big demon I saw in that cave? Right, so apparently they're just, like, out and about. Good, 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 good. That's positive. I'm really glad to see that. So, right. Would this bunny chance be, yes, Zane Terrari, and there we go. Located nice and easy. Okay, so officially we're here to assassinate. Hello, we're here for you, bunny chance, and... No, we're not, but you're not keen on me being in here anyway. So you just get taken out, right. You are Dunmer. Meaning I'm guessing, yeah, some of your friends are going to be Dunmer too. So if we want to use a magic in here, hang on. Yes, mind the zap and might do the job. I don't want to use fire magic because it will not work against Dunmer. So, yeah, just a mosey on in, try and find hello over there, and just give you a boop, and, oh, yeah, that's doing the, it is doing the job, but also, just pop in, and lovely, that was just in range, a bit inefficient on the old magic, but bare minimum, it got the job done. And do remember, John, you're very good at making, potions these days, for healing. Just, drop a bit of healing on yourself, and that's all absolutely fine. Keep on keeping on. Loot all their bits and pieces. Might be, some good potions dotted about yet. Here we go. More people down and below. And we are... Oh, we're going mage to mage here. And unfortunately... right, we just... Oh, hang on. I feel like I'm about to die here. What's the best, like, healing potion I've got, by the way? Like, I need a really good one to not die at this point, if you'd be so kind and just get this out. No! No, 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 seriously, everybody! Okay, got a tiny bit swarmed there, I'll admit. Okay, but now I know that there's a bunch of them all standing next to each other down below. So yeah, I can kind of try and lure them in one by one. So get out my paralysis staff, resisted magic. Well, that's not acceptable. You're not allowed to cocky do that, you stupid bastard. Right, okay, hang on. Hang on. Just get out. Mind the zap here. Go over to you. Start zapping you, because yeah, you can miss. I can't. So just keep on with that. One flipping more mind the zap to take care of you. Lovely, though. Okay, you hit bloody hard, my friend, I'll admit. Right, now person number 2 down here. You, sir, were a mate, so we're just going to whack you with a big hammer. No, and... Okay, this guy is very, very good at resisting bits and pieces. Blimey. Oh, blimey. No, 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 no. Excuse me. Right, I'm being bloody rushed again. Okay, these guys are no cocky joke. Just give myself, you know, a couple of health potions right here. Go for the paralyze again, please. And okay, that flipping worked. That flipping worked. And somehow, he just flipping managed to, yes, shrug off paralysis. Not sure how, but there we go. My medium armor going in the right direction too. Lovely. So, there we go. That was the chappie. So, right. Sometimes your target's going to be out in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by bodyguards. You can't just catch all of them at home wearing their pajamas. And okay, I'm guessing they were out here doing some, yes, criminal chicanery, given there's moon sugar and a few other sacks. Oh, and a very valuable, yeah, one of the elite open scrolls for a guaranteed 100 open. Not bad at all, okay. You know what, guys, this has been a worthwhile little looting trip. But okay, stepping back outside the following day, it is now definitely 100%, I mean it this time for us to, you know, get to curing the Corprus. So, from here, yeah, if I basically just go due east over the hills, I should see the ocean dead ahead. I'm going to work under the assumption I would be able to see the ocean if there wasn't, like, you know, all this mist and whatnot. But, like, it's probably there. The map doesn't lie, damn it. Just keep yes, firebiting everybody. Okay, so good news and bad news. The good news is I have found the water. Bad news is there's some random idiots who are attacking me right now. And, John, for the last time, Dunmer. Don't use a fire magic on Dunmer. Right, zapping. Zapping works way, way better. Excuse me. No trouble, please. Okay. I feel like you're not as dangerous as the people inside that cave, actually. You picked the wrong person to attack. Oh, and better. Right. The mist has cleared during that murder, meaning I can now see, very nearby to me, a really large mushroom structure. And there we go. Tel Fyr, spot on. So, just a walk over the water, alteration and moving in the right direction too. Better and better, and, okay, if there's a boat here, that would imply that, you know, people have at some point made landfall here. Not seeing a door, to be honest, no. Okay, that boat was just messing with me. It turns out, yes, around the other side of the mushroom, there's a lot more boats, and yes, I think someone did say there's no transport to this island. You've got to arrange, like, private passage, given the entire point is, this is Quarantine Island. This is where you put the people who have got Corprus, so regular taxis in and out, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. In fact, yeah, by the looks of it, the land may have deliberately grown like a land route to somewhere, so yeah, people can, like, walk here, though. Is this all? Oh, this is marshmallow. Oh, flip me. Oh, okay, I may be, like, you know, knackering the agriculture that, you know, feeds all the people in the Corprusarium and whatnot, but... Oh, this is incredibly valuable to me. Because I could blend this with the incredibly common salt rice and basically make enough health potions to stay alive for the rest of cocky time. They've even got salt rice right here. They've literally got salt rice on... Oh, yeah. Oh, flippin' yeah, though, John. they're growing salt rice and marshmallow just outside the Corprusarium. It's probably because they need it to make medicine, and you're just stealing it. Like, I'm not going to stop stealing it. This is really, really valuable. This is the best stash of marshmallow I found in the entire game. But I'm going to feel slightly bad about it just for a moment. Okay, so I may have slightly strip mined the hospital's garden. That's true. But in a way, I would say that's morally acceptable. Because I've got 150 cooking marshmallow and nowhere near as much salt rice. Only 27, but salt rice is everywhere. So basically, I could just create so many potions. That is, oh, this is so much cooking health right here. Now, if, when I get inside, they say, hey, sure would be nice if someone donated some, you know, health potions, I will do that. I think that is acceptable. I am fine with that. Anyway, let's go and, yeah, say hello to Tel Fyr, because we're looking for one guy in particular, and we've got, like, a Dwemer toy to give to him as a gift to say hello, so, right. Here we flipping go, though, John. This may potentially be, you know, a bit of a one-way trip for now. Like, the entire point is, this is Quarantine Island for the uncurable disease. You're just sort of, like, checking yourself into it right now. It's possible, yes, I won't be allowed to leave until I'm cured. Anyway, you're not who we're looking for. You're Divayth Fyr. Yes, we're looking for Divayth Fyr. So presumably a family member of yours. Are you here to plunder the dungeon? Have you got corpus disease? Did you want to talk to Divayth? So, yes, that chappie. He's up above in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't get up there unless you can fly, or you've got potions. Sorry. So yeah, he's definitely House Telvarni, gotcha. Though, yeah. Tell me about the disease. Everyone who gets it comes to our Corprusarium. It's not very pleasant, but at least they're fed and cared for, so, okay. Not very pleasant. And this is someone from a House Telvarni speaking, so, why did you mention plundering the dungeon, by the way? You'd be surprised how many people come in here trying to steal Lord Fyr's treasures. He does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but he keeps them all down in the Corprusarium, and who wants to risk catching corpus disease? Not to mention, who wants to get ripped in half? Pity, we don't see many good thieves here, just the stupid ones, so, right, he keeps his good stuff down in the Corprusarium, and the entire point is, yeah, if you've got it long enough, you eventually turn into, you know, a big, violent zombie. Still, before we get to that, have a quick poke about. Right, one owned bed, and that'll be your chest of drawers, so okay. This is your bedroom, right here. A whole bunch of, surprisingly not good alchemy equipment, actually. But then again, I suppose you don't need to be good at alchemy, though. Right, the lad's into skooma, just like me. Marvellous, and there's more levitate potions just in case you need them. Marvellous. And the other side. Right. A library. Potentially a good source of, you know, some beautiful, sexy... I was about to say books, but also... it would appear that former servants of his, he sort of binds their skulls, and then he uses them as bookends. Oh, House Telvarni, never change. And speaking of levitating, right, so yes, your bedroom is down here, my friend. That's the central shaft we need to go up if we want to get to you, though we can't rest here. We don't have any magic right now, so... okay, what we're gonna do is, yes, just use my little dagger to levitate. Like, that's better for levitating anyway. It's very, very efficient for that. Oh, you see, look at that. 50 levitate off that dagger. That dagger's brilliant, so, okay. This will presumably be where you keep the good stuff, and... are you wearing Daedric armor, my friend? Okay, well, you're flipping stylish, though then again, John. You just, like, you know, live inside the area where there's the mad zombies. It does make sense he potentially wants to, protect himself. And I can't help but notice on top of that, there's a lot of flipping locked bits and pieces around here. Like, suspiciously locked up, actually. Okay, John. John. say hello, be polite, offer the artifact as a gift, okay? Just hand it straight over. There you go, a gift for me, how thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I'm a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult me? Do you have the divine disease? Do you want to plunder the dungeon? Or leer at my daughters? Okay, I'm mainly here for the Corpus, but like, I may do a spot of plundering on the way out, that's true. So okay, by the sounds of it, yes, Corpus isn't just a disease, like, you know, in the sense of bacteria or virus. It's somehow magical, but then again, maybe all disease in the Elder Scrolls is magical, given it can also be cured by magic. So, whatever the case, yeah, this one is weird, elusive and miraculous, and apparently, yes, generally beyond conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded it's in some manner the curse or blessing of a god, perhaps both a curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvellous nature of Corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. But to a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery, a riddle worth a lifetime of study. So, right. This guy's not like, you know, running this place out of sympathy or desire for a cure or anything. He's just mainly fascinated by it from a purely academic perspective. And going into a bit more detail, did you know that Corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my Corprusarium and I don't even know it. The Nerevarine could be a fat, disgusting Corpus monster, mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny? And I'm gonna tell him the truth, because, like, you know, he seems to like me, for now at least, though, is there any reason the Telvanni will be? Well, the Telvanni are a great house, but they're a great house that doesn't really care about wider Vvardenfell. They're mainly just interested in themselves and being left alone, so I'm gonna say yes. That's a fascinating story. You might be Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions. But let me think. I've got a potion here. In theory, it should cure Corpus. Doesn't work though, it'll probably kill you. Killed all the other test subjects, but you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the Corprusarium. Know what's in store for you if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself a Yagrum Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow, fixes all sorts of things for me. Bring the boots back and you can have the potion. So, okay. As far as he's concerned, yeah, he's not really curing me so much as treating me as a test rat, and what we were told previously was, yes, the Nerevarine's supposed to be unkillable. And I said, well, that means it can't be me, because I die all the time. But then again, of course, in the single continuity that survives loading and saving, I don't. Like, I come very close to death a lot, but miraculously, through the power of saving and loading, I always manage to get through. So, kind of saving and loading and being the protagonist is built into the prophecy, which is kind of hilarious, so, okay. We need to go down to the dungeon, but how would you feel if I was like, you know, do a bit of plundering while I was passing by? You live for thousands of years, you need a hobby, something you love that sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. Got quite a few Dwemer pieces, and as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1. Don't hurt the inmates, and 2. Don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves, so okay. Who's the warden? Right, will be easy to recognise. An Argonian. Gotcha. And speaking of his daughters, right. They're not his daughters. A project and a side benefit of my research into the Corpus disease. I made them myself from my own flesh. So, okay. What precisely do you mean by that, my friends? So, okay, one, she's the sharpest. The sweet one, eager to please and be pleased. Okay, please stop talking. This is getting weird. Wait, sorry, I just clicked on the wrong thing. Sorry, I meant to ask about your other daughters. I probably shouldn't because it was already getting weird, actually. But okay, based on what he was saying, he's like 100% okay with you just stealing his stuff if you're good enough to get into it. Now, does that mean you wouldn't mind me, like, you know, opening up this chest that's literally right in front of you? Well, you know what? I literally just picked up that scroll that lets me do precisely that, so... okay. That unlocks that. You don't object in the slightest. It is still trapped, however. The question is, yeah, is the trap really bloody nasty? Because... I mean, like, is the trap a function of how tough the lock was? Well, it seems to have opened pretty easily. Crack you open, and... okay. A one-handed blunt weapon. Scourge. So does pretty good damage. Hang on, compare that to what we got. So, yeah, obviously it's going to do the damage of Velof's Judgment, because that's a two-handed weapon. So, like, yeah, half the damage, but comes with the ability to summon multiple things to help me out. You know what? You, sir, are coming with me. And he doesn't mind, okay. So, basically, it's cooking open season. I can just help myself to all of his stuff. So, just, you know, have a poke around, disarm all the traps... Though I'm going to need to, yes, step outside for a second, purely for the sake of, yes, getting my flipping mana back so I can actually do proper lock breaking. Because I can do up to 100 damage, I just don't have the magic for it right now. And yes, somehow this guy, like, grew himself some daughters, and the implication is he sleeps with at least one of them, so... okay, House Telvanni people, they're just weird. They're just really, really bloody weird. Anyway, back to, yes, the closet and whatnot. Open is mightiest. Crack you open, and the safest hide. That is, oh, that's basically Daedric. Like, yeah, in other games, that's like a Daedric artifact, isn't it? Like, I swear that's a proper given you by the gods thing. In Skyrim, and I think Oblivion too, so, I mean, resist magic. 60 cocky%, that's bloody good, okay! So it turns out, yeah, we're getting some good stuff out of looting this location. So, okay, hang on, we're not done yet. You also had, like, you know, a proper locked jewelry box here. Oh, you're going to regret being a good sport about the thieving. I don't know what a Daedric Sanctuary Amulet is, but I'm taking it together with... okay. A 1,155th key. Right. Does that by any chance open, like, you know, all of these things? Because if so, yeah, we probably should have, like, started with that. That would have been easier, yes. Oh, and I tell you what, Scourge is a bit unique, I think. So, it's mostly Daedric. But it's got, like, you know, its own thing going on. With a bit more gold, and I swear that little pattern just below the bladey bits, that's new as well. You know what? I'm going to give that a go. Because that means, yeah, for once I can actually use my shield on a regular basis. And on top of that, okay. Right now, my main chest piece is, yeah, the Drurga thing here. 72 armor. So if I go over to, yes, the other McGibble, that drops down to 45. That doesn't mean, like, you know, my entire armor's going to go down that low, because, like, your armor rating is an average of everything. So take that off. Drops from 70-something to 54. Put this on instead. I mean, we're only giving up, like, say only. That's like 10 points. But you know what? I do like the way it looks. I do. On top of that, hang on. Light armor, that governs agility, which I wouldn't mind going in the right direction. So, okay, I'm willing to accept this, actually. So, okay, mosey on down to the bottom of the dungeon. We've got to, yes, figure out what else we're looking for, though. Okay, first, there's just more flipping... Right, there's things everywhere as it turns out. So the big chest... Yeah, more keys. Why are they keys? Why have they got such big numbers on them? I'm slightly suspicious of this, actually. But okay, just go back over to you. Crack you open. Lovely. And John, that's not good enough as a spell. Now you're out of... Okay, we're just going to go camping outside for another few days. Or rather, we're not, because, John, remember, you've got some keys. So you can just...
Spit it out or hit the road.
Right. This is just the room where he keeps one of his fake daughters. Oh, good. Everything just suddenly got somehow even creepier. Wait, hang on. That's not one of his daughters. You're just right. Hang on. Who the cock are you? I don't know. Though hilariously, she's like, you know, offering light armor training. And I literally just started wearing some light armor. So, right, bare minimum, John, the corpus is getting worse. Maybe this is not the time to do, like, large amounts of training in light armor. And okay, there's someone else in here too. You're just in here now. Sorry about that. Okay. I swear we are... Who are you? Did my father send you? No, I've no idea who you are, actually. But I will happily take a huge amount of training. Also, there's just someone spinning in the background. Oh, Morrowind, you're truly magnificent. Right. Step outside and get some rest. A step back inside again. We're now ready for the Corprusarium. We need to find Yagrum, was it? And get some boots. And he did say, don't hurt the inmates. Which suggests to me, yeah, we can't defend ourselves. They're going to be running at me, and I'm not supposed to fight back. So yes, if you want to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks and take your chances with me, their warden and protector. So, I go in, and it's not just, yeah, the zombies. There's also traps and unspecified terrors. Plus, the guards are going to try and kill me, and so are you. Although possibly, right, he might only attack me if I attack the inmates, though I think the guards are going to be attacking... Okay, I'm a tiny bit unclear on the rules. Basically, yeah, maybe this is a good opportunity to just run, sneak, heal, and just not cause trouble in general. If so, yeah, get a healing spell ready to go, because that's what we're doing. We're going in, we're just going to spam a healing, and we could paralyze them. Potentially. That might be an option, though. Oh, blimey, hang on. Hang on, there's the zombies already. That's the bowels down there. Okay, just no trouble. No trouble, friend, okay? All I want to do is loot the good stuff and then get the flip out of dodge. So, right, there's another monster. Right there. There's also, right, there's an old gate. No, no trouble, friend. No trouble. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay. They're also all trapped, obviously, so... Right, that's fine. So we've got that sorted out, but okay. There's only so much, like, you know, cracking stuff open I could do, given I'm not guaranteed to succeed, and it's very expensive to do. Okay, try and figure out, is this even worth it? So, you're unlocked. Okay. That's keys, which may open other doors or other bits and pieces. No trouble, friend, no trouble. Okay. There's water here. Does that go? Aha! Okay, so this is properly, yes, basically messing with me. Gotcha. Okay, this is all good to be excellent good news. So, that's that. Get you open. Sort that out. Failed. Failed, and now I basically am out of the ability to do that anymore, so... Okay, life is good. But right, basically, this guy's created a dungeon purely to mess with people. Got it, and on top of that... Can I even do water breathing at this point? Because I have drained a lot of my magic. One bit of water breathing, so I can get down to the bottom. Figure out what's going on down here. Which I'm guessing is in fact nothing, so okay. Right, he's just messing with me. Gotcha. Good work, friends. Okay, I do have some quality restore magic potions, so I'm gonna give them a go. The one advantage we've got here is, yeah, these guys are slow. Really cocking slow. So, okay, try again. This time we got lucky. More keys, Dwemer coins. Okay, so this guy's basically just running his own, yes, like, game show where people die an awful lot. But bare minimum, yeah, I'm pretty fast. So, I can, like, get around. And I'm pretty sure, hang on, there was a door to the bowels dead ahead at one point. You'll presumably be the way you're supposed to go. This'll maybe be, yes, the treasure looting segment or whatever. So here we go. Can we open? Nope. I have no idea what the keys do. But they're like, you know, doing something. John, you've already got a flipping thing. Okay, at least we're good at that. So, okay. Cross your fingers. Don't even have enough magic to try. Great. Okay. Last potion done. More keys. But what are the keys? Maybe the keys open the stuff upstairs. This may be a complete waste of time, but I simply don't know. Ow! Please stop bloody punching me. Very rude. So, okay, just keep on keeping on. Cross fingers. Job done. You're still trapped, though. So just keep on trying and... just more keys. I mean, that's more keys than there were locked things upstairs. So it can't just be the things upstairs. In which case... okay, I've opened up every single thing in this area, I think. Anyway, hang on, there might be more the other side, actually. This place is a bit of a maze. No, that just goes into the bowels, too. Just via a different door. So, okay, we're now in, like, the second area. I need to find, yes, Yagrum. The problem is, no, we're saying Yagrum, like, fix stuff for him. So Yagrum can't be just, you know, a flipping corpus zombie. Otherwise, well, hang on. This looks positive. You don't appear to be a zombie, so, right. Work around you. I see you, friend. Just completely ignore them. Question is, oh, blimey. He's a spider person. So, hello there, Yagrum. You appear to be sitting in, like, you know, a super awesome spider chair. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer mage crafter could have done so much, so... oh! Are you a Dwemer? Like, a living one? Right! That's surprising. Yes, you do have a sort of dwarfy beard, now I think about it. So, okay, by the sounds of it, yes, the reason he lets in the thieves is he can then loot their bodies, give the stuff over to Yagrum, who, like, yeah, tries to fix it up if he can. So, okay, all fascinating stuff I'll give you, but I owe my life to him. He took me in when I was a mad monster, out of my mind, but in time I emerged from my dementia, and now I'm quite lucid most of the time, though my body is still a grotesque and useless prison, and I still have some feeble hope of a cure. Lord Fyr has tried many spells and potions, none have helped me, but neither have they harmed me. If anyone could cure this, Lord Fyr can, so... I've got a bad feeling he's deliberately not curing you, because yes, you're quite useful to him. Though while we're, like, you know, speaking to you, my friend, would you like to maybe comment on the disappearance of the dwarves? I cannot say what happened. I wasn't there, so... right. I was in an outer realm at the time. When I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain, a wandering Tamriel for years, searching for our deserted colonies, looking for survivors or explanations. Then, a long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking. But instead, I found Corpus disease, and I've been here ever since, though... okay, the lad apparently has theories about what happened to his own people. Lord Cagranak, the foremost arcane philosopher and magecrafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formula, some logicians argued that side effects were unpredictable and errors might be catastrophic. I think he might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life with unforeseen consequences, such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or he might have erred and utterly destroyed our race, so... right. Some sort of big psychic connection between dwarves has been mentioned previously. possibly, yes, he was trying to elevate the entire species in some capacity, but instead killed them all or maybe took them somewhere. But given there's still ghosts about, yes, it feels like something maybe went a bit wrong. Now, by any chance, like, could you read this book I've got with me? Written in both Outer Meris and in Dwemer. Many books written in both languages in the days of Resdain, when Dunmer and Dwemer ruled together peacefully. I'd offer to translate, but this is really just a boring travel guide. If you find any other books in Dwemer, I could translate them for you, and... oh, I have got other books in Dwemer, or at least I think I do, like back at the Mages Guild, so... okay, we might come back and visit you later, my friends. Right, well, you, sir, are a fascinating revelation, but okay. For the time being... okay, people are very, very slowly coming over to me right now. Just... I think this is the one I possibly am not allowed to loot, because this one's marked as owned, so possibly, yes, this is like, you know, your chest, and we should leave it alone. Oh, better and better. This chest here, which isn't, yes, part of this guy's stuff. This we've got the key for. I didn't need to unlock that one. So, giant piles of Dwemer coins and Volendrung. So, hang on. Blunt weapon, two-handed, 39 damage. Honestly, not that impressive. Like, I could do nearly double that with Velof's Judgment. But yeah, I guess you're not enchanted. So, right. We'll keep you on one side, and maybe one day we'll enchant you or something. Though I swear that used to be like a big important Daedric thing back in the day. And again, it doesn't even look that nice. Okay, I'm not really convinced by this at all. So okay, by the sounds of it, yes. Possibly the keys in the first area open the chest in the second, because that one had just got opened up nice and easy. So... right, mosey about, let's see if, you know, that is true. Though, make sure we, like, you know, take off the traps first. There we go, trap off, and right, that's precisely what's going on. Certain keys open different chests, so, right, we can just run around, because, yeah, these guys are too slow to do anything to me. So, yeah, just mosey about, get every chest, if we can, before I mosey back to the surface. And, okay. Is that a spot where I need to levitate by any chance? Well, that we can flipping do. That dagger of levitation. That has been an absolute flipping star. I love that thing. Though I'm gonna be honest, I've not found any other, chests. I think that's your lot, so, I'm a tiny bit, surprised, in a way, given, yeah, I swear there's been more keys than there have been chests. But bare minimum... the warden is not attacking me. Good, 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 good. I followed the rules, everybody's cool with me. Right, in which case, just back up to the top floor here. Got your boots for you, good sir. Right, hand over the boots and I'll give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Go on then, why not? Because I'm guessing, yes, I won't die, and that will provide further evidence to support me being the Nerevarine. So, hand it over, open your mouth and close your eyes. I don't want to do that with you. I know you're into some weird stuff, but I guess we don't have a choice, and it's working. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have Corprus, just like I planned, but all your symptoms are gone. Marvellous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you've got before I go, so... right. He can't actually cure Corprus, or rather, he wasn't even trying. He could just suppress it. But yeah, that actually is good in a way, because he was saying earlier, Corprus means you can't get other diseases, meaning... right. I've basically been, like, immunised against everything else in Vardenfell. That's marvellously good news, actually. Oh, yeah, check it out. Corprus immunity, blight disease immunity, common disease immunity, 100%. Spot on. Still, I would say having officially cured, or at least partially cured Corprus disease, how about we call it a part there? But next time... right. I think I know precisely what I want to do next. I'm going to turn my attention to the mystery of the Dwemer because, yes, I know I've got some books I can bring back to Yagrum so we can understand them a bit better. And if I need someone to discuss my findings with, right. Edwina is also someone I need to check in with, and on top of that, I strongly suspect she's about to send me to the other major dwarven settlement way up in Dagon Fell. So, right, sounds like we've got, yes, some big journeys ahead of us, but, as I say, we might be getting very, very close to solving the mystery of the disappearance of the Dwemer. So hopefully you join me next time for that. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Morrowind. Thank you very much, and goodbye. So okay, I've been outwitted by a butterfly and beaten up by a fish.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I didn't steal anything! I'm sorry, I touched the shoes while I was shoe shopping! Okay, I feel like I may have just, walked in on something. What about this person? Can we talk to this person?